Bobby Witt Jr. Oh! Mark Kotsay just tossed John Bacon. John Bacon told Mark Kotsay to hit the showers, and Mark Kotsay said, you beat it. Said, you cost us a run. Yeah, you? Yeah!
Way into the night sky. Out of there. Oh, it's dropped. Well, Bubba Chandler was way too close to this. He eventually, were they calling interference on Matt Olson? He's arguing with Brock Ballou, the home plate umpire here. Ejected by Brock Ballou. Oh. He is going after Mark Wegner.
One-two again. And on the inside corner again at 99 for strike three call. And Guerrero won't see the end of the ball game tonight, and he won't. So Hopkins is gone. Morales, the home plate umpire, tossing Guerrero out.
That's what got him run when he pointed to the ground, and that ball was this far inside, and that's why he got.
Brian Snitker is gone, and Matt Olson is gone as well. And it's been pretty steady for Matt Olson. He kind of wants an answer to his question, which is, what am I supposed to do? I finish my swing, I look where the ball is, I get bumped into by the catcher, and then I get called out. Like, that's the answer he wants. I'm supposed to find that baseball. I mean,
I knew Paul Walker was going to get tossed out. He was going to fight for Mad Max. He was warning him. He was like, we're not arguing balls and strikes out here.
Strike three. And for the third time today, Fermin down on strikes. And Mike Schulte coming out.
Maybe, get him away from the situation. Doesn't want to have him get tossed. And that's when Chad Fairchild.
10 games. Did he swing? Didn't swing, or
it's pretty close.
Miguel Cairo, 5th ejection already as the Nats manager. And the bases are loaded. Miguel Cairo really up the house earlier too, right? Like he's going to add that. Love it.
He came out of the dugout. Last inning, Peterson calling time, didn't get it. That ticked off the bench. You can see the yelling. Yeah, so Boch did get tossed, and then I think he got tossed, and then he came out.
Okay, one. Man, it's been a slow burn for Boch for a couple of days. And I'm with you, Mike. I think this will be his final act.
Off hit in the first 2 games of this series, and another strikeout on an elevated fastball. This one a called third strike, and the dugout not happy with that call.
Joe's had enough. I think Snitker just got thrown.
Like 2 ejections there, 2 different motions. Mike Malinsky was home plate umpire last night. All right, this is about as fired up as we've seen Joe all year.
There's one. That might be Joe coming out of the dugout. And then as Joe was coming towards him, he pointed to the dugout, and Troy Snitker was on that top step, and he got him too.
I remember seeing that with the Yankees. Aaron Boone didn't know if he was tossed or not from a game.
Well, and John did get tossed out.
Well, by comparison to some of the barking from the Blue Jays dugout tonight, this looks fairly composed.
Strike three. 6 strikeouts for Freddie Peralta. Don Kelly's close to he just got tossed, and he'll get his money's worth.
I love this angle right here.
When he first got the job,
this is what
ejection. Yep.
This is what he's upset about right there. That's
Javier ended up throwing 77 pitches last night, but only 43 for strikes in that start against the Sacramento River Cats. 3 2/3 innings. Exception to that, it ended up tossing somebody, so we'll see who has to leave the dugout for the Astros.
waving over at the Astros dugout because they were upset with the call.
Shows felt like that one.
Joe Adell will lead off here. There was a pitch timer violation called against Adell. He wasn't in there quite at that 8 ball games in a weekend since 15. Couple of strikeouts on Adell tonight, and that's, well, Adell's been thrown out of the game here.
He goes slider and a called strike 3. I thought when he dropped the hat right away in front of James Jean, and Jean just threw out Warren Schaefer, who's coming out and spiking equipment. Farmer did not get tossed. This is the second time Warren's been tossed.
Yeah, Bob Melvin lost his mind, and I don't blame him. The non-call of the strike 3, 4 runs scored after that non-call, 15 extra pitches. And Bob was pretty demonstrative. There was no secret what he was unhappy about. Long way to go, and look,
and that one hits Caballero. Are they saying that Caballero swung? Wouldn't matter if he got hit by a pitch if he went around. And he did go. Caballero got thrown out of a game earlier in his stint with the Yankees, and it was a bad situation.
Call in the field is overturned. It was spectator interference. The runner's out.
Wow. You cannot argue a review, so Schilt is automatically. How do you score that?
F8.
Okay.
And it's strike 3 called, says Mark Ripperger. John Schneider will clean it up a little bit, but says that's a terrible call, and Schneider just got tossed. Schneider is in the game. John Schneider is out of the game.
0-2 to Jeffers. 1 out. Foul. Oh. And Rocco's been thrown out, and the hat comes off. He wasn't happy with the strike zone early. If this ball hits the ground, and Rocco saying it comes down to this moment. That's Rocco's 4th ejection this season. 8.
His bell is running. Caro's throw is on the mark. It's dropped the gate. Yep. He dropped it. And now he's been ejected from the game. This has frustrated him most of the year. Blocked it back.
Red Sox are hollering for another balk, but they're not going to get it. And now the home plate umpire is coming on out, and he has been ejected. That was during the commercial break. He has been tossed out just as Souza got out there to the mound. Bennett Souza, the lefty, to begin the warm-ups. He was tossed by the home plate umpire, Blakeney.
Oh boy, Nate Tomlinson's really had a rough night. On with Nate Tomlinson since the first inning, and Torrey's been ejected.
Yeah, well,
from second, Torrey's counting off all the pitches that Tomlinson has missed. Of course, it's an automatic ejection.
And somebody's been tossed. That'll be Miguel Cairo's 3rd if it was him. Oh, he's gone.
And I think that wasn't from that pitch. I think that's been from 5 or 6 pitches.
Was demonstrative in his disgust to the home plate umpire, telling him to wake up, screaming at him. Now it went dark, and we don't know if the umpire threw him out.
He did.
So he did.
And center cut. Contreras looking for. As he rang him up, he was walking the whole way, looking, obviously saying something. Contreras walking away, certainly continued to look back. He's saying he didn't say anything. Now he's saying all those things he said he didn't say.
Wow, Ollie's got to hold him back. Now Ollie's been tossed. Now somebody.
Michael, I have never seen 3 throws.
Never reestablished restarted the game by putting and there's a balk, or was there?
Now the umpires are going to talk things over.
What are they talking about?
And they're going to send him back to first. There he goes. And he gets the second anyway. But he overslides, and Lau keeps the tag on him, and he's out.
2 out, bases empty. And now Jose Caballero, I think, just got tossed by Roberto Ortiz.
Oh. And some yelling from the Angels dugout. And somebody's been ejected here. Now Ryan Goins is the one coming out of the dugout, the bench coach. It appears he's been the one knocked out of here.
And the first pitch from Estes. Swung on and fouled off on a pitch that hit him. He picks up the bat and throws it at Estes. He's been tossed. He is yelling at Joey Estes, and now he runs towards the mound. Both dugouts empty, and they're trying to keep cooler heads prevailing. Here come the bullpens, and we've got a little fresh seeds down the third base line. My goodness.
Now things begin to get a bit seedy here.
Good ball game. Cardinals trying to salvage 1 of 3 against New York. That's up and away. or thereabouts. 3 balls and a strike. Come on out, and Oliver Marmol's going to go at it. So Oliver Marmol has been ejected. We told you Aaron Boone has 6. Ollie's one behind him.
Out 2-2. That is wow. Called strike 3. That was more than a hair inside, and Aaron Boone and Trent Grisham are both perplexed. It looks like it was Tanner Swanson who got tossed.
Strike 2 is called.
That was a gift. That looked to be ball 4.
Well, we said it's been a pretty big zone tonight. That was down, you know it's down, and Iasonia saying stop it, and Kevin's fired up, and he might not.
Christian Walker takes a strike. Take a peek in that Astros dugout straight ahead after that called third. Joe in the tunnel, the stairway coming up, he's got some hand signals. And that kind of looked like Chad Fairchild might have been looking for somebody over there. He got Joe.
Number 1 in the sport. And this ball is in the air to deep right field, and he's done it again. And then he sees that Devers has only moved about 10-15 feet. Run around the bases.
Here's Chapman.
Very aggressive. Why is he pushing him?
Why is he? He should be.
And then look at, I can't tell. Someone else comes in. Like, what happens? Because Rafi Devers didn't even round the bases. Willie Adames is starting
escalating again because Kyle said something to Adames. Adames started jogging over.
Adames was telling Kyle to leave the field.
That's that, because it was clear it wasn't near the foul pole.
No.
He was just watching it. Mark Hallberg tried to get him going.
See, there's Chapman right there.
He's the one that,
if anybody should get ejected, it should be him.
Actions during the on-field incident, the starting pitcher is removed from the game, as well as Willie Adames and Chapman for San Francisco.
Following year. Yeah, they're starting to hear it now from inside the dugout. Well, somebody just got tossed. Here comes Dan.
I don't know his name, but that guy.
And now Dan just got tossed.
Check swing. Did he go? No. Check swing. Appeal. No, he didn't go, says Jim Wolf.
Man, they're not calling any of them.
Man, Pat Murphy is fit to be tied.
Yeah.
And Pat Murphy just... Oh, man.
Yeah, he went. He went.
Happy. Let's see.
Yeah. It's called strike 2. Slider. Well, what happened here? Like, Clayton McCullough's not happy. Did he just get thrown out of the game? I have no idea what happened here, Gabby.
No, neither do I.
Clayton McCullough is incensed.
Somebody got
Tucker at first. There he goes. And that one is in there, and they got him.
Craig Counsell out of the dugout. But with Bailey coming out of his crouch to go get that baseball, a lot of times you cost the pitcher the strike.
And Hunter upset. He goes down. So a promising inning turns south quickly. Middle of 6. It's still in. He got pointed at is it's a equipment violation. And then Hunter said something to Hoy, and Hoy tossed him out.
Yeah, just about a foot from going in the upper deck, and then 93 coming inside and hitting Acuna. He is not. This happens, and Ronald clearly taking exception to it. I think Brian Snitker just got ejected. He did because he's probably upset that there was a warning issue. It's always frustrating for the team that is.
Here's the payoff. Got him looking at 99. So there
off.
you go. And Jeff, did he just get tossed?
Yes, he did.
He ripped his helmet off and screamed to the umpire that borderline call at the knees. Scott Barry rang him up, and Jeff is now, well, he was smart.
Slow grounder. There's a tag. Throw late. Ball gets away, but it stays in play. And that. So for now, it's 4-run assisted. And this is getting more animated.
There was no tag. The runner is safe.
Why did your guy call him out? Miguel is really upset because Eric Back has called the runner out at second, and he was the umpire right there.
Been called a strike.
So now he gets thrown out. Somebody just got thrown out, either Williams or Boone. I think Williams had something to say to Walsh on the way by. All right, so Boone's walking off, giving him a look. Finally says something. Walsh is waiting, and then he throws him out. So Devin Williams
gets the call. Low fastball against Dominguez. There's strike 3.
Wagner behind the plate has been really inconsistent.
And Aaron Boone tonight. Boone emptying out the bag. Dominguez called out on strikes, 2 away. Hitter. Did he go? Yes, he did, according to DeJesus. Wow, that was close. Bob Melvin he might get tossed out here. He's running out to argue with Ramon DeJesus.
It's obviously a massive call in a tie game in the 9th inning. The leadoff batter.
2-1 is there. It's a strike. Somebody downstairs just said that ball's out. 3 straight hitters.
Did he offer? No, says Laz Diaz. Wow. And the Boo Birds are out for Laz Diaz. Laz has heard enough.
Well, this was Torey Lovullo during the pitching change. Cap to cap, bill to bill, and nose to nose with the crew chief.
strike 3. That one looked outside. Maybe it's a makeup call, and Chisholm's down on strikes.
There's no such thing about that. You missed the call, you don't make up for it, and there he goes.
Well, you can't argue balls and strikes, and he was teetering on that edge, and Boone was.
So he's not going to listen to it anymore.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Here comes Donnie. Somebody just got tossed. How about Don Kelly?
Change up right on the outside corner. Another strikeout for Giolito. And now why is John Schneider out of the dugout?
Well, I'm sure there's been some
chirping in the strike zone that the Blue Jay batters are getting, and there it is. Says Derek.
That one a little lower. Yeah, even if your pitcher's up, that one was way out of the zone. Will was thrown out. No, I think they've both been thrown out.
Oh, and a strike called on the outside part of the plate. And Morel is out on strikes, and he has been ejected from the game. Morel ejected after the strikeout.
So an afternoon that started so well for Kevin Gausman ends much earlier than he would have liked, and as you can see, with a lot of frustration. He had some words for the home plate umpire Chris Conroy on his way down to the Blue Jays' third base dugout. The first 2 innings he sailed through.
They hit Ohtani. Suarez hits him.
They might eject Suarez.
Absolutely. Warnings were handed out, and Ohtani gets hit. If we're going to hit anybody, it's him. That's it. He's gone.
The bench coach will also be taking a hike.
He's just a pond skipper through the right side.
After review, the call in the field stands. The runner is safe.
Yeah, the looks they had here. A.J. Hinch.
Bottom of most of the game, it hadn't been. It has not been. What's a strike in the first should be a strike in the 9th, and everything in between. And Terry Francona has been tossed. Is that Nick Martinez?
Man, close. Called the ball. You saw a big.
You know what? This is exactly what he needs to let him know. You know, you're going to call him on us. You got to call him both ways. You can't just be ringing our guys up.
And once again, that high strike is called. Strike 3 to Carroll.
Well, it looks like Edgar got his money worth it anyway, as he's tossed from this one.
We saw it on back-to-back pitches, that high strike. Both players, Vargas, Carroll, unhappy with the call.
After review, the call stands. The runner's out.
I mean, you're looking at that with me, right? Where the glove is above his hand and his finger's on the corner. So what are we looking at? What's the point of replay?
Oh, he's been tossed out of the game. Duran has been run by Doug Innings.
First offering, tapped. Oh, that had weird spin. Kelly said on. That's just a bad break for the Cubs.
That rule, you do not have to run in the lane as long as you're on the dirt. Frank has just been ejected for the second day in a row.
Alarm. That's a call, third strike.
Well, he just ran Nico.
Nico Horner gets tossed.
This is an inexperienced umpire back. Chief at the umpires.
At the knees, 2-1. Umpire took his card out, right? It was writing something down, and that usually means
absolutely
that somebody got tossed. Heineman didn't like it, but it wasn't Heineman who got tossed. Definitely somebody in the dugout. Yeah, somebody got tossed.
And the breaking ball is in there for a call, strike 3, and Soto has more to complain about with Emil Jimenez, and you better watch it. Carlos Mendoza comes out to save his player. Don't need Soto getting ejected. And now Carlos Mendoza's been ejected. So Mendoza.
I got two position players that you guys didn't have on your list.
Who you got?
First, I got Khalil Green. Get more out of his body than David Exton. Oh, I think Mike Schultz a little upset about that call.
Yeah, and you can't say that, or else you're going to get thrown out.
And he did.
Yeah.
And he went too far. Chris Guccione going to call him out himself.
That is awful. Just ask for help.
Well, Miguel Cairo has been thrown out of this ballgame, arguing with Chris Guccione in that last half-inning break after the Gooch.
Check swing, ball for. Oh, man, no. He just said he went. And Bryce is not happy. Out here comes Rob Thompson.
You know what you hate is he had to peek around.
He had to peek around.
Rob might be gone too. That was absolutely.
And he got him looking at third straight changeup. Another wow. That Perez Mendy, and he's going to get himself run. He's going to get run. And he's been thrown out of the game already. Kicking dirt on home plate.
And Volpe is down looking. He didn't like that call.
You can see the frustration from Aaron Boone, not only with the strike zone, but the way his club is playing defensively.
And that's it. He's heard enough. Gonzalez let him talk.
Ray Montgomery was ejected from this game after back-to-back pitches were called strikes that were off the outside corner from Edwin Diaz to Luis Renifo. It looked like Renifo worked a walk to load the bases. Ray Montgomery. Now somebody else just got ejected from the Angels.
When they've had innings of duress early in games, it has just changed the tenor completely.
Oh,
Laureano's very
don't get thrown out.
And now two are out because of the ejection with Laureano first, and then Tony Mansolino. First time that we have seen the O skipper tossed by an umpire.
Williams at first, not running. The 3-2 pitch is fouled back. Profar with a good rip at a slider there.
Oliver Marmol just got tossed from this game.
Ollie not happy with balls and strikes. That's what my lip reading said.
He was mad about no strike 3 to Ozuna. He was mad about no strike 3 to Profar.
Here at the stadium, Anthony Volpe was just ejected. Peraza takes over at short, and LeMahieu now in at second after Volpe gets ejected following that strikeout to end the 8th, his first career ejection.
Oh my goodness, Freeman just got run by Dan Raw. This is by far the most demonstrative we've seen Warren. I get it. Tyler Freeman is a mild man.
Webb just off the out.
Here we go.
Yep, there goes. Bochy's just been tossed.
Inches off the plate that they called strike and caused Simeon eventually to strike out with the bases loaded.
Like this.
Like this. And
there it is. Well, we have a fun discussion at home plate, and Reese McGuire will have to exit said game.
Check swing, did he go? He did. Ryan Blakeney said Seager went around here at Arlington.
Boch didn't like it, and he's not going to watch any more of the game from the dugout.
88th career ejection. We'll be watching from the clubhouse.
Out after throwing gum toward the field, he gets thrown out by the home plate umpire, John Tumpane.
Yeah, I think Aaron thought it hit the line from the review they saw.
This shocks you because DJ LeMahieu does not have much to say on the field. And Jeremy Rehak didn't like what he said and threw him out immediately.
And wow, that's a low zone. Well, so yeah, I think at this point, we just got our first ejection. Got him. Now I've had the sense the last couple of days that Joe Espada was this close.
Ryan Thompson yelling at both Stu Sherwater and Jordan Baker. I think they might have called a disengagement. What is going on here? Well, we've got 35,129 that would like to know what's going on as well.
And he's got the hand of the second base umpire who may have initiated all that.
Estabrook, the home plate umpire. Narvaez out there to push him back, and he's thrown him out of the game.
Just kind of stands up, you know, to make a better throw, but Estabrook can't see it. That ball's right down the middle.
Blanco goes on first movement, and Ray throws over, and Blanco is going to be out. Matt Quatrero might be arguing. He just got ejected by second base umpire Jordan Baker, and he might be arguing blocking second base. This is not a review.
Dominguez here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And home plate umpire Bruce Streckman is having a word or two with Aaron Boone. It's James Rowson. I don't know. Did you see the?
Yeah, he did. He's a lefty. He threw him out lefty.
Yeah, he did.
3-2.
They got the check swing that time.
Wow. Now the bases are loaded.
I thought he swung.
John Lipka says you're out of this game, and that's the second time already that he's been ejected. I could read lips. He said, "You go back to the clubhouse."
Low. Oh, and they called that strike 3. It was low, and Jordan Baker missed it, and Ryan Jeffers has been thrown out. Rocco Baldelli out for a conversation, but
bat by Ryan Jeffers taken away.
Took Aranda into Edwards. I just don't. I don't agree with that call at all. You see, he's hugging that line the whole time, so there's no way that that could be interference.
Now the Marlins dugout's barking, but Clayton McCullough is telling the home plate umpire office early for the first time this season. Get your money's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. Eliminate some of those collisions at first between the first baseman and the runner. And Xavier Edwards is hugging that.
And come up with a hit. He is 1 for 4.
He goes, Nick, right there, he said, right here, that's not a strike. And then Nick must have thrown him out.
Wow. If he threw him out earlier, he was not very demonstrative about it. But then the exchange.
Well, this is where
and boy, he is hot.
Oh, yeah. Or did he get thrown out? Another strike, or because he had called time. He had called time.
Strike 3. Soderstrom not happy. He's going to turn around and have that conversation with Tom Hanahan, and he's now tossed out of the game. Mark Kotze out of the dugout now. Take
dugout. One ball's been ejected. He hurdles the railing and comes out to get his money's worth. He was the most animated going at Dreckman in the
Brendan Miller catching it from the Brewers dugout, and now he ejects Ricky Weeks. Ricky Weeks has seen enough.
Now this.
That should have been strike 3.
You can't miss that pitch. That's right on the outside corner. He's hearing it from the dugout also. Yeah, it's a strike. That's what it is. That's what they're saying.
Now somebody just got ejected, and I believe it was Barry Enright who was hot.
Struck him out looking. Umpire Clint Vondrack, he was arguing with Vondrack, but then he is barking at the crew chief, Dan Bellino, and he gives him the ejection, and Mike Rebello goes over to find out.
pitch called a strike, throw down. He is out. Reds are going to challenge. But I think the question,
he just threw Colin Cowgill out of the ballgame.
Francona might get Russ McKay, second base umpire. Protracted talk here between Francona and crew chief.
Here.
And another at-bat ends in a strikeout. And Laureano has just been ejected from the game for slamming down his helmet. James Hoyt tossed him. Brandon Hyde will come out after a moment.
Strike 3. At the time, he caught Lawrence looking call, and he let the umpire know it. Umpire said one more word, and Brian Blakeney didn't like what Lawrence had to say back.
Well, Lawrence did not like the call at the bottom of the zone. He's saying, come on, man.
Now, this is how that last half inning just ended, with a pitch well below the zone. Young called out on strikes. That was just so frustrating with a team that has struggled here. And then Will Little hearing it from the Rangers bench.
And right there he does the same. That's called strike 3. It was below the zone. Here comes A.J. Hinch to try and help his player, and they're gonna, you know, A.J. was a step away. Javi, because he is incensed. Joey Cora's out there as well. Javi Baez is in
center and right. Sal Marsh's arm.
Oh, right? That's a strike. And that's about.
Yep, and he said, don't point your finger at me.
Strike 3 call. Calroni's single is stranded. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Something that has never happened in the baseball career of Dan Wilson as a player or in his short early career as a manager. Dan Wilson has been ejected from this game.
Down on strikes. Here's Burleson. Your team offensively is really fun to watch, and it looks like something that we probably would have regretted. He's getting his money's worth here.
Eric, does that fire you up when you see a manager get into it like that?
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Andujar's just been ejected. And he is gone from this game, and the A's are gone. It's 3-3.
The batter was considered it hit the butt end of my bat.
So they're going to explain it to Kevin before they. Too many times that he has been this fired up.
No.
In 11 years.
No, he's livid.
And he's not. And Jim Wolf is coming to meet him, and Rodney's trying to.
0-2 on the way to Crawford. It is strike 3 called on the outside corner, and JP not happy at all with home plate umpire Andy Fletcher, and Crawford has just been thrown out of the ball game. JP Crawford is red hot. He's not giving up the conversation. Here comes Dan Wilson, and
runner goes. They've got him. Tell you what, his foot crossed his leg, which means he has to then go.
Well, was this guy making the call and not the first base coach umpire?
And Rob's thrown out.
He has every right to be.
That was thrown inside, protecting our players, and that's why they're getting together right now. That was way inside.
And that's going to be warnings to both sides right now.
Clayton McCullough just got thrown out by Alfonso Marquez.
Clayton McCullough, great.
And he's saying, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? And it's just...
Well, Josh Chisholm just got thrown out, and really he has nobody to blame but him. Walked him out to the field to try to calm him down, and he would not stop screaming at Wegner about that 2-0 pitch. And you always tell me, Paul, heat of the moment, but this is far after the heat.
Looks like he's not getting any satisfaction. He's been thrown out of the game. Second game in a row for the Red Sox manager. He has been tossed out. Red Sox run themselves into a double.
Ejected from the on-deck circle. That was a borderline pitch. Austin Jones calls time on behalf of the batter. And then Correa, here we have an argument. Carlos Correa is screaming at Austin Jones. Rocco Baldelli is fired up.
I don't know if they're going to push him. We'll see. Driven deep to left field. Fair ball, it's gone. It is a foul ball. Just foul.
Ball is. It's already past the foul ball. It lands foul. Oh, man. That's a missed call. The foul ball.
After review, call on the field stand. It's a foul ball.
They have it, too. He's not really complaining that much. Strike 3. So from what would have been a long home run, he strikes out looking. Does not like that call. And he tells Adam Beck.
And now time as Woods Richardson was beginning his motion. And what do we have? A pitch time violation on Woods Richardson. That's going to be ball 4. tackles me. What's the harm in just saying, flipping on your microphone, we called a ball 4 pitch time violation because of what?
And he indicated to him that he couldn't hear. He pointed to his head, and he didn't step off.
Strike called. That's a good pitch. And hearing it from the dugout is Adrian Johnson. Mike Schultz has been barking at him quite a bit tonight. Fernando strikes out. 2 down in the inning, and Fernando's going to say some stuff and get tossed. Adrian Johnson.
What you don't want to do is the guy go up there and swing at a pitch out of the zone. Now we got some issues.
And Albies take. Ollie just got thrown out of the game by Mark.
Average sprint speed. And wow, that was called strike 3. O'Hearn will get a steal. Brandon hides that. I am shocked at that one. That pitch looked like it was way below the zone, and John Bacon's telling Brandon Hyde, go back to your dugout.
And I don't know, Brandon Hyde might have gotten thrown out already, and I don't blame him for
0 for 2, leading it off against Max Fried. And that changeup.
Kevin Gausman was thrown out as he was taken out of the game by Chris Conroy.
Yeah, for CJ, I mean, already struck out twice.
Timeout. This is your warning. Anything else, you're going.
Okay, well, we can throw you out too.
Oh, there we go. Somebody just got run from the Nationals dugout. Looks like Chris Johnson.
Rounded fair to third. Gino with a long throw, and Caven able to keep it in front. And collision around the bag. Yeah, Lawler was standing there.
Favors in this series.
And yeah, I think they're gonna keep this inning going here. Torey Lovullo's coming out to talk to Mark Ripperger, the crew chief, as the first base umpire. And Moss was tagged out, but no play was being made on the obstructed runner. This is tied to obstruction, and the inning is going to continue. And Torey Lovullo has been ejected. Torey Lovullo pointing at all 4 umpires.
And that is strike 3. Jordan incredulous that that pitch was called a strike.
I think he just got tossed out.
That was low. Did Alfonso? He did.
He threw him out.
He just threw him out. That was quick. Come on.
1 Nats on top, and Davey Martinez exiting because we got an ejection. There is no tag on that, but it went to replay review. Oh, we don't have enough there. You can't argue. The moment you argue about anything in the replay, you get thrown out. And to me, this is not Davey Martinez mad at Mark.
And it's a strike.
See Trout get upset all that often.
And some words with home plate umpire Brock Ballou and Ray Montgomery. Pretty visceral reaction from Trout, and that drew Ray Montgomery into the fray. And Ray has been ejected from.
And Mark Kotsay just got ejected.
Well, that pitch right there on the screen will show you why. Shea Langoliers, I think, just trying to smooth it over with John Bacon because he knows what's coming his way right now.
He was interested in hearing what happened in between innings. Bob Melvin is wearing out home plate umpire Quinn Wolcott.
And yeah, he did get tossed, and I have a feeling this has something to do with Ramos taking 2 pitches way outside and getting called and rung up. So fighting for the guys to try to get a good strike zone.
Oh, Roberto Ortiz throwing his worth now. I can tell you exactly what he's saying. He's saying, listen, I've seen the pitches, and you gave it to him.
This is a rookie umpire. Made his major league debut in early June. His 7th game calling balls and strikes in the bigs. And Francona is fired up as we've seen him arguing with an umpire on the season.
Davis Schneider hits the ball deep to left field down the line, and it's foul. Blue Jays might take a look at that ball, and the umpires are going to conference.
I didn't see a finger. Did you see a finger?
Might have been right.
Well, looks like he feels like all of it is on Gabe Morales, and you can understand why the frustration for JP. I mean, he just watched his teammate come in and execute, get a job done with the fastball, not get the credit for it, and that snowball we talked about.
Both managers
are gone, and warnings have been handed out.
You can understand why the two managers are thrown out. They had a physical altercation.
Got to wonder about a suspension for that guy because of the contact.
Scenery is all that you need, and Savali needs to keep pitching. And it looks like Venable's gone.
Will Venable is hot early on. He is giving it to Marvin Hudson. Hudson has blown numerous calls already to start this game. And Will Venable stick. Oh no!
That was ball four.
Becky is going to give it to Edwin Jimenez. And that's when Donnie